You were never meant to fit in. Your purpose is to stand out and defy the limits that others try to place on you. The moment you stop seeking approval from others is the moment you step into your true power. You are not here to follow the crowd. You are here to lead, to break free, and to show the world the strength that lies within you. Chosen ones, if you're hearing this message now, know that it wasn't by chance. It was meant for you. You are one of a rare and powerful breed in this world, a force unlike any other. Every day, people go through their lives interacting with the same energies, seeing the same things, experiencing the same levels of thought. But not you. You have been set apart, designed to stand out, and blessed with qualities that others can't even begin to understand. Your energy, your essence, is different. If anyone ever underestimated you, they are now beginning to realize the weight of their mistake. They didn't see what you were truly capable of, and now they are facing the consequences of that oversight. This journey is not for everyone. Most people will not make it to the end. But you, as one of the chosen, know that you were meant to stay. You were meant to rise, to become everything they doubted, to prove not just to them, but to yourself who you truly are. Your awakening is here, and every word of this message is meant to resonate deeply with your soul if you're in alignment with this energy. You are not just another person in the crowd. You were always meant for more, and now you are beginning to live it, boldly, unapologetically, and fully in the light of your own power. Before we move forward, take a moment to reflect. If this message resonates with you, leave a comment below saying now, and subscribe to the Soul Ascendancy channel to join this journey of awakening. Let's come together and amplify the power of this message as it spreads to those who are ready to embrace their true potential. Now let's dive deeper into why those who doubted you will regret it. There was a time when they could not see you for who you truly are. They saw you, interacted with you, perhaps even spoke to you daily, but they didn't understand the depth of your spirit, the infinite power within you. They mistook your quiet humility for weakness, your calm demeanor for a lack of strength. They assumed that because you didn't constantly shout about your worth, you didn't. But that's where they went wrong. True power doesn't need to be announced. It doesn't scream from the rooftops. It is felt, it is sensed. It lingers in the presence of those who carry it. Your power was always there, and they failed to see it. They may have doubted you, brushed off your ideas, belittled your abilities, but every single moment of underestimation became fuel for the fire that was quietly building inside of you. They thought their judgments could shape you, but in reality, every doubt they planted only made you stronger. You used their doubts as stepping stones. Every time they overlooked you, every time they failed to acknowledge your true potential, you absorbed those moments and transformed them into strength. You didn't just rise above their expectations, you shattered them. You didn't need their validation, and you certainly didn't need their approval. You were always destined for something more, and now you are living that truth. The strength they couldn't see before has become undeniable. It is a force that they are now being forced to reckon with. As you've stepped into your power, fully aware of your worth and purpose, they are beginning to see you in a new light. The power they once ignored is now inescapable, and they have no choice but to recognize it. They now see that their doubts had no power over you, that they could never shape the course of your journey. You have always been meant for greatness, and now you stand fully awakened to your own light, walking the path that was always meant for you. But what they couldn't see on the surface was the quiet strength you've always held within. While others were wrapped up in surface-level judgments and opinions, you were delving deep within yourself. You were on a journey of self-discovery, a path to understand who you truly are, beyond what the world could ever see. This journey required resilience and strength that most people can't even imagine. You faced trials, endured hardship, and encountered moments that would have shattered others. Yet you didn't break. Instead, you chose to grow stronger. Every setback became a lesson, every doubt an opportunity to prove to yourself just how resilient you truly are. The strength of a chosen one isn't something that is broadcasted or flaunted for the world to see. It is a quiet, unwavering force. It's like the deep roots of an ancient tree, anchored firmly, unshaken by the storms that may come. It's not about being flashy or drawing attention. It's about standing strong in the face of adversity, staying grounded in your truth, and trusting the process of your own evolution. This strength isn't always visible to the naked eye, but it is felt. Those who doubted you before may now be drawn to you without even understanding why. They can feel the energy, the presence that radiates from you now. They can sense the shift, the unveiling of a strength that was always there, but only now is becoming undeniable. Your power is not in the way you present yourself to the world. It is in the way you move through the world, unwavering and steady. Your inner strength commands respect, not because you ask for it, but because it is simply undeniable. As you walk this path, you no longer need to prove yourself to anyone. You are living proof of the resilience and unwavering spirit of a chosen one. And as your strength becomes more visible, the people around you may find themselves captivated, even if they can't fully comprehend your journey. But none of it matters. You know the truth. You know the strength you've cultivated within, and no one can ever take that away from you. Even if others never fully understand, you will always know the depth of your journey. Every battle fought, every moment that shaped the powerful being you are today. They may finally see you for who you are, but it won't change anything. You are already beyond the need for validation or approval. You are a chosen one, and your strength is something that no one can ever take from you. So, as you continue on this journey, remember that your path was never meant to fit into the conventional mold. You were never meant to follow the same paths as others, nor were you meant to live up to the expectations that society or those around you placed upon you. From the very beginning, you knew there was something different about you. People may have tried to confine you to their limited vision, to box you in according to their own experiences and limitations. But unlike most, you were never meant to be confined by their limited views. You have always been meant to break free, to rise above, and to become everything they never expected, and more. As you continue to walk this journey, there's a profound realization that settles in. You've always had the power to shape your own destiny, to rise beyond the expectations of others. Every challenge, every obstacle that was once placed in your path was not there to break you, but to forge you into someone far stronger than anyone could have imagined. The limitations they tried to impose upon you became your stepping stones, and remember, they doubted you. They questioned your path. They thought they knew who you were, but what they failed to see was the fire burning inside of you. They couldn't understand the depth of your spirit, the strength that lay dormant but waiting to awaken. They couldn't know what was coming, the power you'd unlock when you chose to believe in yourself and walk the path that was uniquely yours. Now, as you stand in the fullness of who you are, they are beginning to see it. They are beginning to understand that they could never define you. The very thing they feared, the very thing they rejected, has become the force that they can no longer ignore. Your light, your energy, your presence are undeniable. You've become an unstoppable force, and now they watch in awe as you move forward with purpose and clarity, unburdened by their doubts, free from their judgments. And it's in the stillness of those moments, when no one else was watching, that you found your true strength. In the silence, when they expected you to fold, you built yourself up. You gathered your inner strength, and instead of seeking validation from them, you looked inward. You developed a self-belief so strong that it could not be shaken. You became the person they didn't see coming, and now they're left to witness the brilliance of your journey. But let's be real for a moment. There's a power in silence that is often underestimated. When the world was loud, when they shouted their opinions and told you how to live, you chose to be quiet. You chose to listen to the voice inside of you that knew, and in that silence you found peace. You found strength. You found the confidence that would carry you through the toughest of times. Now, that quiet confidence is your superpower. It's the foundation of everything. It's what allows you to stand in the face of doubt and continue moving forward, unshaken and unafraid. This is where your true power lies, in the belief you've nurtured within yourself. While others were looking for external validation, you were already anchored in your own truth. And that truth has made you unstoppable. There's no stopping you now. The opinions and judgments of others hold no weight over your spirit. You've learned to let go of the need for approval, and in doing so, you've unleashed a force that cannot be contained. The energy you radiate now is magnetic. It's undeniable. People who once dismissed you, who thought you were just another face in the crowd, now find themselves drawn to you. They can't help but be captivated by your presence, by the strength and authenticity that exude from you. They're beginning to realize that what they once underestimated was not only important, but extraordinary. Your energy speaks louder than words ever could, and they feel it, a pull that is impossible to ignore. You've become a beacon, shining brightly for those who need to see what true strength looks like. You are living proof that the power to change your life, to break free from the expectations of others, lies within you. Your journey has brought you to this moment, to this place of undeniable self-belief and self-mastery. And now, as you move forward, you do so with an unshakable confidence that radiates outward, inspiring others to find the same power within themselves. But let's take a moment to reflect. This wasn't an easy journey. There were times when you felt like giving up, when the weight of their doubts seemed unbearable, when the road ahead seemed impossible. But it was in those moments that you truly grew. You became stronger with every setback, every challenge, and every moment of doubt. You transformed your pain into power, your struggles into strength, and now you stand as a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. This is the power of being a chosen one. It's not about being perfect. It's about being real. It's about owning your truth, embracing your uniqueness and standing in your power. No matter what anyone else, you are unbreakable, unstoppable, and unapologetically you. Now, as you move through life, let this truth be your guide. You don't need anyone's permission to be who you are. You don't need to conform to their expectations or follow their path. You are walking your own journey, and it is one of limitless potential. You are forging a future that no one can predict, and that's exactly how it should be. There are those who will try to hold you back, who will attempt to limit you with their doubts and fears. But remember, they don't have the power to define you. Only you can do that. You are the creator of your own reality, the master of your own fate, and you will continue to rise higher and higher with every step you take. And as you do, don't forget to acknowledge your own power. Don't forget to honor the strength that you've cultivated within yourself. You've come so far, and there's still so much more ahead. You are just getting started. Keep pushing, keep growing, and keep believing in yourself. As you continue to rise above, you will leave behind those who doubted you, those who tried to define you, and you will become the living proof of what it means to be truly free. Your journey is your own, and no one can take that away from you. If this message resonated with you, if you felt the truth of it deep within your soul, take a moment to comment now below and let the universe know that you are stepping into your power. Subscribe to the Soul Ascendancy channel and join us as we continue to explore the limitless potential within each of us. Your journey is just beginning, and we are here to support you every step of the way. Keep rising, keep shining, and keep showing the world exactly what a chosen one is capable of. As you continue walking down this path, you start to understand something deeply important. Your journey is not about seeking approval from others or chasing after the validation that the world so often demands. It has never been about trying to fit into the narrow definitions or molds that society or other people try to impose on you. From the very beginning, you were meant to break free from those constraints and discover the unique power that lies within you. And even though there were times when you doubted yourself, when you couldn't see your own strength, it was always there, quietly waiting for you to acknowledge it. What you may not have realized in those moments of uncertainty is that the potential to rise above was already embedded in your spirit. Every challenge, every moment of doubt, every time someone tried to limit your possibilities was only sharpening your resilience, preparing you for this very moment. These experiences were not setbacks. They were stepping stones, lessons designed to teach you that your power cannot be defined by the opinions or limitations of others. Now, as you stand where you are today, you are beginning to step into that power in a way you've never done before. You are no longer looking outside of yourself for answers or affirmation. The validation you once sought from others is no longer necessary, because you now recognize that you hold everything you need within. This understanding doesn't just change how you see yourself, it transforms the way you move through the world. With every step you take, you grow more connected to the depth of your own abilities, and the clarity of your path becomes undeniable. You are no longer held back by doubts, fear, or the expectations of others. Instead, you are moving forward with an unwavering confidence, fueled by the knowing that you have everything inside you to succeed. Your journey is now one of self-discovery and self-empowerment. The more you embrace this truth, the more you realize that there is no limit to what you can achieve. This is just the beginning. And as you continue to grow and move through the world, you will continue to awaken the power within you, letting it guide you toward even greater heights. You are not just walking this path, you are blazing it, and there is nothing that can stop you now. What many people fail to understand about your path is that it isn't something that can simply be copied or replicated. It is entirely your own, a unique journey that reflects the essence of who you are. You didn't follow a standard roadmap or rely on someone else's blueprint. You created your own, one that was forged in the deepest moments of solitude, silence, and self-belief. These were the times when you were alone, when the world wasn't watching, and yet those were the moments that shaped the strength and resilience you carry today. It wasn't in the noise of the outside world that you found your direction, but in the stillness within you. There were many who didn't see your vision, who doubted your potential, who tried to convince you that what you were striving for was impossible. They told you that greatness wasn't meant for someone like you. They tried to make you believe that you should conform, that your ambitions were too grand, too out of reach. But what they didn't realize is that their doubts and their attempts to hold you back were never going to define you. Instead, they became the very fuel that ignited your passion to keep moving forward, no matter the obstacles. Every negative word, every dismissive look, every time someone questioned your worth, it only made you more determined. Those who thought they could put limitations on you failed to see one simple truth. They were not the ones who could decide your future. They underestimated the strength that was already growing inside of you. And now, as they look at you, they're beginning to realize the gravity of their misjudgment. They are witnessing the transformation, the rise of someone they thought they had figured out. The very person they once doubted is now standing strong, confident, and unapologetically true to themselves. What they didn't understand is that every attempt they made to limit you was simply preparing you to break through those limitations. They thought they were building walls around you, but all they were doing was laying the foundation for you to rise even higher. You were never meant to fit into their small vision. You were meant to transcend it. And now, as they see you thriving, they're left to grapple with the realization that they couldn't hold you back. They couldn't even understand the force you were becoming. Your journey was never theirs to define. It was always yours to create, and in doing so, you've proven that nothing, not even their doubts, could ever stop you. Your path is unlike anyone else's, and it always has been. That's the beauty of it, the very essence of what makes your journey so powerful. From the very beginning, you were never meant to fit into a mold, never meant to follow the same path that everyone else was walking. You weren't meant to live according to someone else's expectations or adhere to the rules that others set. You are here for something far greater, something that cannot be defined by society's standards. You are here to live authentically, to walk a path that is entirely your own, and to break through the barriers that others have tried to place in front of you. This journey is not one that can be easily understood by those who still live within the confines of conventional thinking, those who are still trapped in the idea that their worth is determined by the opinions of others. These are the people who seek approval, who measure their value by external achievements and material success. But your path cannot be measured by the same standards. It doesn't follow the same rules, and it doesn't require validation from others to prove its worth. Your journey is a unique expression of who you are, a reflection of your deepest desires and your innermost truth. It's a path that transcends the limitations that others impose, one that constantly challenges you to be more than what they thought you could be. It is a path of deep self-discovery, where you are uncovering parts of yourself that were always there, hidden beneath layers of fear, doubt, and expectation. As you walk this path, you are reclaiming your personal power, taking back the strength that was always yours, but often suppressed by the noise of the world around you. It is a path of liberation from the constraints of societal norms, liberation from the idea that you have to conform in order to be accepted or loved. You are breaking free from the limitations that others try to impose upon you. What many fail to realize is that this journey you're on isn't about conforming to what others expect from you. It's about expressing who you truly are, embracing your authentic self, and forging your own path, no matter how unconventional this path may be difficult for others to comprehend, because it challenges the status quo. It challenges their understanding of what success should look like. But the beauty of it lies in its authenticity. You are not here to please others or to fit into their expectations. You are here to live your truth, to walk a path that only you can walk, and to inspire others to do the same. And in doing so, you will find a sense of fulfillment that transcends anything that the world can offer. The deeper you go on this journey, the clearer it becomes. This path is yours alone to walk, and that's what makes it so powerful. It's not a journey that can be replicated or followed by anyone else, because it is uniquely yours. Each step you take is a step toward discovering the truth of who you are, and the truth is more powerful than any external validation you could ever seek. You are not here to follow in anyone else's footsteps. You are here to make your own, and in doing so, you are creating something beautiful, something meaningful, and something that cannot be ignored. Your journey is a testament to the power of living authentically, to the power of breaking free from the limitations that society tries to place upon you, and to the power of embracing the unique path that only you can walk. This journey has not been without its fair share of challenges. There have been countless moments when the road seemed impossibly difficult, when you felt isolated and abandoned, as though the weight of the world was pressing down on you. There were times when doubts crept in, casting shadows over your thoughts, making you question your worth, your purpose, and whether all the sacrifices you made were truly worth it. These were the moments when it felt like everything was against you, when it seemed as though the universe itself had conspired to stop you from moving forward. But it was in these moments, when the odds were stacked against you, that you found the deepest parts of your strength. Rather than giving up or succumbing to the overwhelming noise and distractions that so often surround us, you chose a different path. You did not surrender to the external pressures, nor did you let the opinions and judgments of others dictate your worth or your actions. Instead, you turned inward. You turned toward the only source of validation that truly matters, the belief in yourself. In the face of uncertainty, you found your grounding. In the quiet solitude, you found your peace. It was in the stillness that you discovered your resilience, and in those quiet moments, when no one was watching, you made the decision to keep going. You understood something that many never saw, that the only approval you truly need is your own. It wasn't about seeking validation from the world around you, nor was it about aligning with the expectations of others. Your journey has always been about trusting in your inner power, in the unique path that you have chosen for yourself. The belief in your own abilities and your unwavering conviction in your purpose have been the guiding lights that have carried you through even the darkest of times. When the world seemed to fall silent and everything appeared uncertain, your self-belief became the loudest voice you could hear. This unwavering belief in yourself is what set you apart from others. It is what allowed you to continue pushing forward when most would have given up. The moments when you felt the most vulnerable, when you felt as if you couldn't take another step, were the moments when you dug deepest into your inner strength. You didn't need the approval of others to continue your journey, because you had already decided that your worth was never in their hands. It was always and will always be in your own. As you continue on this journey, you will face more challenges, more moments of doubt, and more obstacles to overcome. But now, you know that you are capable of weathering any storm. You have proven to yourself time and again that you have the strength to endure, to rise above, and to continue walking your path no matter what the world throws at you. Your journey is not about perfection. It is about perseverance. It is about finding peace in the chaos and strength in the struggle. And most importantly, it is about trusting that no matter how hard it gets, you are exactly where you need to be, walking the path that was meant for you. As you continue to walk this path, remember that the strength you've discovered within yourself is unlike anything the world can take away from you. It's a force that only grows with every challenge, every doubt, and every moment of stillness. Trust in your journey, for it is uniquely yours, and the power you carry is undeniable. If this message resonates with you, I invite you to take a moment now to leave a comment below saying now to affirm your commitment to the path you're walking. Don't forget to subscribe to the Soul Ascendancy channel so you can continue receiving the strength and guidance you need. Your journey is just beginning, and together we'll rise higher. This is the true power of being a chosen one. It goes beyond the superficial aspects of fame, recognition, or even the outward symbols of success that society has taught us to chase after. It is not measured by the number of people who know your name, nor the awards or titles that might come your way. These external markers do not define your worth, nor do they define your purpose. What truly matters, what truly defines the chosen ones, is the unwavering belief in themselves, a profound sense of self-trust that can never be shaken by the fleeting opinions of others. To walk this path as a chosen one means that you have an inner knowing, a deep understanding that the journey you are on is the one that is meant for you. No matter how unconventional it may appear to others, it is about trusting the guidance that comes from within, even when the world around you seems unsure or uncertain. It's about the courage to continue moving forward, to take the next step, even when others doubt you or question your choices. Your conviction is your compass, and it keeps you aligned with your truth, despite the noise and distractions that might try to pull you off course. There is a quiet strength that resides within you, a strength that is often unspoken, but deeply felt. It is the kind of strength that doesn't need to shout or be recognized by others to exist. It is the power that comes from knowing exactly who you are, understanding the essence of your being, and living from that place of authentic self-awareness. This is the strength that allows you to face challenges head-on, to rise above adversity, and to stand tall when others might crumble. You are not bound by the limitations others try to place upon you, because you know that your potential is limitless. In moments of hardship, when the world feels like it's pushing back, the chosen one doesn't falter. Instead, they stand firm, rooted in their belief that no matter how tough the storm, they will emerge victorious. You understand that adversity is simply a test, a stepping stone that refines you rather than breaking you. This is what it means to be chosen, to walk with confidence, knowing that the path you are on is one that will lead you to greatness, regardless of whether others can see it yet. Throughout your journey, there may have been moments when doubt crept in. Perhaps there were times when you questioned whether you were truly on the right path or whether the struggles you faced were worth it. In those moments of uncertainty, it might have seemed as though the world around you was pushing you to question your decisions, to wonder if you were making the right choices. But what you didn't realize at the time was that each of those moments, each of those challenges, was not a setback, but a part of the process that was shaping you. Every time you felt lost or unsure, you were being prepared for something greater, something more powerful than you could have ever imagined. The obstacles you faced weren't meant to break you, they were meant to build you. They tested your resilience, your strength, and your ability to persevere in the face of adversity. They pushed you to dig deeper, to find parts of yourself you never knew existed. And with every challenge, you grew stronger. You became more grounded in your purpose, more confident in your abilities, and more aware of the immense power that resides within you. Now, as you stand here, looking back at how far you've come, you realize just how much you've evolved. The doubts that once plagued you no longer have any hold on you. You are no longer afraid of what others might think or expect of you, their judgments, their limitations, their attempts to control your path. None of it matters anymore. You have transcended all of that. You have risen above the noise, and you've stepped into your true power. And in doing so, you've become something greater than you ever thought possible. You have become unstoppable, no longer held back by the limitations others once placed upon you. You are free to pursue your purpose with unwavering confidence. You have embraced your true self, and nothing can stand in your way. The doubts and fears that once tried to hold you down now pale in comparison to the strength and resilience you carry within you. You are unstoppable because you have learned to trust yourself, to walk your path without hesitation, and to face every challenge with the unwavering belief that you are meant for greatness. The journey has been long and filled with trials, but each step has only brought you closer to the powerful force you are now. As you continue to ascend on your journey, it is certain that more challenges will arise, new obstacles will present themselves, and there will be individuals who will try to tell you that you can't go any further, that what you're striving for is beyond your reach. But by now you know better. You have already learned that these voices, whether they come from others or from your own mind, are nothing but distractions. They are remnants of a past version of yourself, a version that once operated from a place of fear, doubt, and a desperate need for validation and approval. But that version of you, the one that questioned their worth and struggled to find their place in the world, no longer exists. You have grown beyond those limitations. You have shed that old skin, that outdated mindset, and emerged as a completely new being, stronger, more resilient, and more aligned with your true purpose. You are no longer bound by the fears and doubts that once held you back. You have faced them, acknowledged them, and now you stand above them, confident in your ability to overcome whatever comes your way. The voices that attempt to pull you back, the doubts that try to cloud your vision, they no longer have the power to affect you. They are the echoes of a past that is no longer relevant to the person you have become. You understand now that the only thing that can truly limit you is the way you think about yourself and your potential. You have learned to remove those limits, to expand your mind and your possibilities, and to trust in the power you hold within. You have learned that the universe responds to the energy you put out, and you are now a magnet for the abundance and opportunities that are in alignment with your highest self. You are someone who is unstoppable. You have tapped into an immense well of power, one that is limitless and ever-expanding. With each challenge you face, you become more attuned to your inner strength and more aware of the extraordinary potential within you. You no longer need to seek permission from others or to conform to the expectations placed upon you. You are the creator of your own reality, and you have all the tools you need to manifest your dreams and desires. There is nothing standing in your way except the limitations you may still carry in your own mind, and you have learned how to transcend those limitations. You are free, you are unstoppable, and as you continue to rise, there is nothing, absolutely nothing, that can hold you back from achieving all that you are destined for. The journey you are on is not just a simple path forward. It is a profound journey of self-discovery, one that has taken you deep into the very core of your being. This journey has led you to explore parts of yourself that you never knew existed, parts of your soul that have always been there, quietly waiting for the right moment to be revealed. With each step you take, you uncover more about who you truly are, and in doing so, you come to realize the immense strength, resilience, and power that has always been within you. These qualities were not granted to you by anyone else. They were always yours, hidden beneath layers of fear, doubt, and uncertainty, waiting for the right time to be awakened. As you have walked this path, you've shed the heavy burden of self-doubt, a weight that was placed upon you by others and, at times, by yourself. You no longer allow the voices of the past to dictate your sense of worth or limit your potential. The opinions of others, the judgments, and the projections that once clouded your perception of who you are no longer hold any power over you. Instead, you stand now in your full authenticity, embracing your true self, unapologetically and confidently. The transformation you've undergone has been nothing short of extraordinary. What you once believed was impossible, you now know is within your reach. The barriers that once seemed insurmountable are now stepping stones on your path forward. You have learned to trust in your own abilities, to believe in the power that resides within you, and to honor your unique journey. The path you are walking is unlike any other because it is yours alone to tread. It is a path that is meant for you, and only you can walk it with the strength and grace that you possess. Through this process of self-discovery, you'll have also come to understand that your uniqueness is your greatest asset. You are not here to fit into anyone else's mold or to live according to someone else's You are here to embrace the individuality that makes you who you are, to fully express the essence of your being, and to walk a path that is aligned with your soul's purpose. Your journey is a testament to the power of self-awareness, of shedding the old and stepping into the new, of embracing the fullness of your being and all that it encompasses. And now, as you continue to move forward, you can see more clearly than ever before the potential that lies ahead. The future is bright, filled with infinite possibilities, because you have finally embraced the truth of who you are. The journey of self-discovery has led you to a place of deep understanding, where you now know that you are capable of achieving greatness, not by conforming to the expectations of others, but by honoring your own truth and walking your path with courage and conviction. There is a beauty in walking a path that is your own. It's a path that no one else can walk for you, and it's a path that only you can understand. It's a path that requires trust in yourself, in your own intuition, and in the knowledge that you are exactly where you are meant to be. And as you continue walking this path, you will encounter others who are on their own journeys, some of whom may be drawn to you, inspired by the strength and authenticity you radiate. Your energy, your presence, will serve as a beacon for those who are also seeking their own truth, their own power, and their own freedom. But remember, you don't need anyone else's approval. You don't need anyone else to tell you that you're doing it right. You are the only one who knows the depth of your journey, the obstacles you've overcome, and the strength that lies within you. And as you continue to walk this path, you will find that the need for external validation will fade away. You will no longer seek permission to be who you are. You will simply be. And in that being, you will find your true power. There are those who will never understand your journey, those who will always try to place limits on you, those who will continue to doubt you. But their doubts no longer hold weight. Their judgments no longer matter. You are living proof that you are unstoppable, that you are capable of achieving greatness, and that no one can define you but yourself. And as you continue to rise, you will show the world exactly what it means to be a chosen one, a being who is not defined by others, but by their own truth, their own strength, and their own power. As you continue to walk this path, know that you are not alone. You are surrounded by others who are on the same journey, others who are also breaking free from the limitations placed upon them, others who are also discovering their true power. And together, you form a collective energy that is unstoppable, a force that cannot be contained, a movement that will continue to grow and expand. So, as you continue to move forward, remember to honor your journey. Celebrate the challenges you've overcome, the lessons you've learned, and the person you've become. You are a living testament to the power of self-belief, resilience, and the strength that comes from walking your own path. And as you continue to rise, continue to shine, continue to be unapologetically yourself, knowing that your journey is uniquely yours, and no one can take that away from you. If this message resonates with you, if you felt every word deeply, take a moment to comment now below and let the universe know that you are stepping into your power. Subscribe to the Soul Ascendancy channel and join us as we continue to explore the limitless potential within each of us. Your journey is just beginning, and we are here to support you every step of the way. Keep rising, keep shining, and keep showing the world exactly what a chosen one is capable of.